This is a presentation to Dr. McDermott for consideration for the case study. This is an overview of business to consumer. It covers appropriate technology, strategic, and operational use. The items I'd like to cover for your consideration. A represents a computer. It represents that on average in 2019, 261 million computers shipped worldwide. The EPA alone estimates just recycling 1 million of those 261 million computers is the equivalent of electricity used by 3,657 homes per year. Computers are replaced every 5 years. This is a never-ending waste of computer equipment that can't be disposed of in a safely and secure manner. This project proposes a method to end this repurchasing of computers by allowing consumers to keep the same computer. B represents a issue impacting rural America where people do not have access to broadband. This is a broadband tower. This is accomplished through the use of a generator that has a solar power. In Puerto Rico alone, went 299 days without power. This project proposes that the person keeps their computer, is provided a generator that provides mobile broadband. This would allow everybody in a rural area to have internet access. It would allow all people in the United States to have a charger. C, it talks about virtual VMware that provides all of the recycled computers with a new virtual machine. That means there's a new OS, whether it's Windows or Mac, the consumer would pick. The user D represents the user using VMware on old equipment powered by the generator inside their backyard, which is solar powered, can have their choice of OS, can have their choice of software, can have their choice of memory, and more importantly, would keep all computers secure, ending social misuse of viruses to obtain credit card information and to display pornography images to young children. This layer would prevent that and fix that. E talks about heating and cooling. There's also a motivation inside this broadband use that people using this broadband would have more broadband power and more broadband time in agreement of turning down their electronic thermostat or lowering the demand on the cooling system. This will change broadband use and power use throughout the world. It's estimated through this program that 16,400,000,000 watts of power will be saved on a typical day. That equates to 50 watts that the average consumer uses to charge a laptop. This whole plan is overseen by broadband usage, which simply means that people using the system can still use entertainment. Entertainment has a high ranking power and a high time and a high cost. However, if they're using it for school, it lowers the energy consumption. It gives them more time, and it saves them money to use their broadband. If they're using it for healthcare gaps or mental health or employment statuses, they have full power, full broadband. They have unlimited time, and their cost is nothing. So that means the average American, if they use all their broadband for mental health benefits or to address care gaps, they pay no money for their broadband. However, if another person chooses it exclusively for entertainment, they will be using the most power and they will be paying the most money. I do believe through my case study, this will be an excellent overview on how we could end waste, how we can ensure the United States has power backup, how we can provide virtual machines to all users, how we could protect our children and our finances by offering secure internet and restriction to adult material. This would also lower our consumption of heat and cooling, which would save in greenhouse emissions. It would shift to make sure that the whole world is covered under broadband, and it would prevent a fair broadband plan for all people in the United States and through the world, where people would pay based on their performance or their preference of broadband usage. For your consideration, this is what I would like to do my case study on. Thank you.